Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is going to be 3 looks using the new Nomad Cosmetics palette and the lip glosses. If you don't like a metallic lip, you're not gonna love these. I am a child of the 80s and I love a metallic lip. I will rock that. I don't even care. I know it makes me super uncool. I'm okay with that. So I love the glosses. In fact, maybe I should just, chuck one on right now for funsies. I have just a plain old nude lip going. So let's go in with this like pinky, shifty, pretty one. Look at that. I mean, it's just a good time. So fun. I just love it so much. It doesn't feel chunky or glittery. This is pretty much what they look like, and I love it with my whole heart. Enough about that. Let's just get into it. I'm doing 3 looks in this video, so I hope that you like it. Okay, I am ridiculously excited about this. Today is Sunday. This first look, I'm recording on Sunday, and I never film on Sunday. Sunday is like doing the chores, getting ready for the week, blah, blah, blah. Super not fun. But this package came yesterday, and I just can't wait. Don't want to wait, so I'm not going to. So I'm talking about the new Nomad collection. Came in yesterday. The destination is Provence. The cause is the Bee Conservancy. It says bees make the Garden of Delights possible, and with this launch we are so proud to support the Bee Conservancy. With every launch Nomad does, they choose a cause to help support, so parts of the proceeds go to different causes, and they're all so good because obviously without the bees we wouldn't be eating anything. Like food would just cease to exist. So it's pretty exciting, and in fact my next tattoo is going to be a bumble puppy. That's what we call bumblebees, because they're cute and fuzzy and you kind of want to pet them. So yeah, I'm definitely getting a bumble puppy next. So anyway, came with this little postcard like it always does. And on the back it says, "Thank you so much, Jan." I did talk to Felicia Thursday. Don't get me wrong, we're not like friends, though I think she's an incredible human and would totally be friends with her. I had posted something and she messaged me on Instagram. We were just talking about the release and how excited I was about it and how I loved just everything. And I was telling her that I really wanted to get all of the lip glosses, but I had to postpone because I wanted to get the Haunted Europe palette, because now I will officially have everything that Nomad has to offer on the website and a few things that have been retired. So I'd have time to get the glosses in the future, and she sent me all 4. So I have all 4 glosses to try out. I had originally planned, I did order, in fact, the Miel one, M-I-E-L. There's not a single name on this that I can pronounce, but I definitely wanted this one and I ordered it. And one of her Instagram posts, she said it reminded her of the 90s. And I was just like, yep, that's my jam. I remember very little because I had 2 babies in the 90s. But I remember I had this like peachy, frosty lipstick that I loved and wore down to literally nothing. So I thought for today I would try out that lip gloss. I lined my lips because I really don't like my lips without lip liner. But I thought we could try it on today, so that's what I'm gonna do. I know frosty metallic-ish lips are not everybody's jam, but they are totally my jam, so that's really pretty. It feels really nice. Okay, I will quickly show you the other lip glosses. Again, I probably can't say most of these names. I'm assuming this one is lavender. Obviously purple. Really pretty. Not something I think that I would wear on the reg, but I will definitely wear this lip gloss. Yeah, definitely can't say this name, but how cute is that? Like a frosty pink. It's got blue, purple, gold, pink reflect in it. It looks really, really pretty. The last one is Rosé, and that looks fun, like super bright pink, a very good time. So I'm really, really excited to have all these and to be able to wear them. So though I know she's not watching, thank you so much, Felicia. That was such a kind, thoughtful thing to do, and I appreciate it. Right, now, the palette. I'm so, so excited. This is what she looks like. Just absolutely stunning. They always do such a fantastic job. And that's the color story. I mean, there is something for everyone in this palette. I feel like there just has to be. It goes all over the place. So I'm super excited to play with it. I think I'm gonna do something on the left half with the pinks, the orangey reds, maybe some of the yellow. I don't know. This is just gonna be the first look. I plan to do a look the next couple of days and hopefully upload this by Wednesday. That's my plan. Generally speaking, my plans don't work out, but I'm gonna try. So let me zoom you in. I didn't do blush or highlight yet because I wasn't sure what I was gonna do for my eyes. So I'll do blush and highlight when I figure out what I'm doing on my eyes. Okay, we're all zoomed in nice and close. So like I said, I think I want to play in this part of the palette for today, maybe even some of the yellows. So that's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna do a two-toned crease so I can get as many of these colors on my eye as possible at one time. So I'm gonna go in with my Rephr 13 and let's just jump right into that pale yellow shade. Again, I can't imagine there is a single name I'm gonna be able to pronounce, but oh no, look at all the fallout I got. I am a crazy person. Why don't I think these things through? Hold, please. All right, I'm gonna have to remember to be a little bit careful. My gosh. All right, same thing, just a little bit of the yellow. It's showing up. I don't know if you can see it on camera as well as I can see it on my eye in the mirror, but it's pretty. Very nice yellow. That's cute. Just gonna use my color switch and clean off my brush a little bit. I think I want to go into that darker yellow shade. So probably I'm gonna do a three-tone crease. I'm so excited to play with these. I'm never disappointed in Nomad's releases. I fell head over heels in love with Nomad when I got the Home for the Holidays palette for a couple of reasons. I loved the palette, but I really just loved the name of it. My favorite movie to watch to start the holidays is the movie Home for the Holidays. So it got me in my feels immediately. That's fantastic. They're so easy to blend. They build up nicely. I love it. So let's go into that like salmon-y colored shade for out here. It's an excellent transition shade if you are my skin tone or you just don't care, which is typically how I roll. I don't do too many neutrally natural looks, so I'm a big fan of color. And those two shades blend beautifully together. Look at that. Now we're gonna go into the shade Macarons. I'm an animal. And we're gonna put that out here and blend it in. I'm still using the same brush. I have to wash my brushes today. So I'm trying not to add to the pile. All right, I think I like that. And now I'm gonna go into the bottom pink shade for the middle of my lid. It's got a bit more purple in it than that first shade. That's very cute. And of course they blend together beautifully. Now we'll dip into that light pink called Rosé. Again, I just cleaned off my brush on my color switch. And I'm just blending over where the darker pink and the lighter pink meet. Just for a nice blend. Now my Refer 21, I'm gonna use the like iridescent duochrome pink shade. We'll try it dry first. Okay, I've got quite a bit of fallout. That brushes right away. I almost always wet my shimmer shades. I just like the way they perform, pretty much regardless of the brand. I just like wetting shimmer shades. You don't get the fallout. They're a bit more punchy. I like it. That's so pretty. I knew going into this that this shade was more of a topper shade because being the hardcore fan of Nomad that I am, I watched all the videos that were available on the interwebs about this palette. So I wasn't surprised by this, but it's gorgeous. I'm gonna go into that pale yellow shade on the inner corner, just to tie in the transition a bit. That's really cute. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna dip into the dark gray shade. It kind of looks like it's blackish. It's not, it's gray. And I'm just going to dab a little just out here. You know how I like to have a little bit of depth in the outer corners of my eyes. And I feel like this is gonna be the perfect shade to do that. Now I'm gonna dip back into the macarons shade and blendy, blendy, blend. I think that was a good call. I really like how that's looking. All right, so I'm going to go off camera, do some liner, some lashes, smudge some of the macaroon and maybe the pink on my lower lash line, and then I'll come back and we can wrap up look number 1. Okay, I'm back. The eye look is done. I do think I should try the pink lip gloss, like the pink one. I think it will look cute with the look. So let's just whack it on real quick. That's so fun. Oh my gosh. That's super fun. Super comfortable, feels like a lip gloss. Again, not lip gloss expert because I'm pretty new to lip gloss, but I like it. Let me zoom you in so you can get an up close look at the eyes now that they are finished. I like it. I think it's super fun, and I'm looking forward to playing with this a couple more times so I can upload the video. Let me know what you think so far of look number 1, and we'll get into look number 2. All right, we're back and ready for look number 2. I'm going in with a naked face today. I want to do something, I think, a little bit deeper and darker. And though I didn't have any fallout yesterday when I was careful, I do forget to be careful. So let's just get going. So I think for today, I want to do a lot of the purple shades and this one. It looks yellow in pan, but in the videos I've seen, it turns very green. So I'm pretty excited for that. I think that will look really cute together. So on a fluffy Refer number 15, I'm gonna dip into that lightest purple shade, and I'm gonna get that going in my crease, or well, my transition area. Just gonna blend, blend, blend. That's beautiful and pretty much blends itself. I mean, that's lovely. Let's see if I can just build it up a tiny bit more. The shades I've used so far really like each other. They build up nicely, no problem. Very cool. All right, now we're going to that darker purple shade. Same brush. And I'm gonna focus that a little bit lower and not as far in. That's excellent. I really, really like that a lot. All right, this is gonna be really fast and easy. I'm gonna wet my Rephr 21 and we're gonna go into the dark purple shade, the sparkly one, shimmery. Oh, come on, hairs. And that's gonna go all over the eyelid. And because my eyes are hooded, I will bring it up into my crease as well. It will end up there anyway, so best to just put it there on purpose so it looks the way I want it to, as opposed to transferring on its own and making those kinds of decisions without my help. That's so pretty. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna clean off my brush. I just use my little disc that I use in the morning to wash my face, give it a good rinse, and then I can use it to clean my brush off. All right, now we're gonna dip into that yellow shade. It's definitely duochrome. It's very, very cool. Been doing a lot of like more kind of far out and funky looks lately. It just feels like the right time to do it. It's summer, it's warm, I love color. I'm gonna clean my brush off again and go back into the shimmery purple shade. I'm just patting over where the two shades meet so it's blended nicely. Now, because I want a little more depth in the outer corner, I'm gonna dip into that dark gray shade. And I'm just going to use that just out here. I am actually looking forward to playing with the gray shades in here. I think that's going to be super fun. This gray shade is perfect for this palette. The tone of it is excellent just for deepening up. I'm looking forward to putting this on with the other gray shades and just play with those. Look at that. So good. So I'm going to go off camera, finish like blending and perfecting the crease area right there, do my other eye, my face, all of that, and then I'll come back and show you the final look. Okay, I'm back and the second look is done and dusted. I think it came out so fun. I went in with this gloss. I cannot read the writing. It's the lighter purpley pink one with the multiple color glitter reflect thingies. So far I'm a happy girl. I just used the sparkly yellow green and the sparkly purple on my lower lashes. And I completely forgot to tell you, in yesterday's look, I used this shade as my blush yesterday, and today I'm wearing this shade as my blush. And I think that they are so cute. I love it. It's a little pigmented, so you know, you're definitely gonna have to like a strong blush, but I like it. So there we have look 2, done and dusted. I will be back with look number 3. All right, I'm back to do look number 3. Obviously, my eyes are primed. I've got the butterscotch tape working for me, and I'm gonna go in with this side of the palette for the most part, maybe some of the pinks too. So I think that's gonna be super fun. I'm going to try out my new Nakia Joy brushes today. So I'm gonna go with the E05. It's a firm blender brush. And I'm gonna go right into the dark shade. And I don't have to be careful today because my face isn't done. And I'm just gonna start patting that in on the outer portion of my lid and up into my crease a little bit. This is definitely firm. But I think I like it. That's pretty good. I'm gonna grab my Rephr 15. I used it yesterday for blending, so I'm just gonna use that to blend this out a little bit. I think I may even dip into that lighter gray shade. Yeah, we'll use that to blend it. I feel like I could do it without that gray shade, but this gives me an excuse to use the lighter shade and probably make blending a little bit easier. I'm bringing it all the way in. Oh, I should have done a halo look. I will. I mean, this is not the last time I'm using this palette for sure. This is just the last look I'm doing for this video. Now I think I want to use this EO2 diffused blend brush, and I'm going to dip into that light pink shade. I really think that that will help tie in the pink I want to put on the inner portion of my lid. I think this could be really cute. Or it could be an absolute disaster. We'll find out. I will say, when I was doing the first two looks, I was being pretty careful and got like no fallout. These eyeshadows are so good. That looks pretty smooth. I'm gonna go back in with the 15 and some of that gray shade just to real quick. Okay, I've got that all blended out, and I think I like it a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go into that sparkly blue, gray, purpley shade. And I'm gonna start putting that on like the middle third. I, of course, wet my brush, and I'm using the Refer 21. Bring it up into my crease a little bit, because it will end up there anyway. That's just the hooded eye life, which is totally fine. Like, it is what it is. But I'd rather do it on purpose. Then it looks better than when it just transfers all on its own, all willy-nilly. That's freaking gorgeous. Holy moly. Very cool. Going to clean off my brush. I think I want to go into the pink matte and lay that down in here, because the pinky shimmery shade is more of a topper, and there's not a whole lot of base color to it. So I feel like this will give it a nice base, and then I can go with the shimmery shade to top it. Now into that shimmery pinky blue. This is such a cool color. Gonna lay that down in here. It's so cool because it looks full on pink in pan, and in some lights it's pink, but it also shifts like purpley blue. I'm just tapping over where the two shimmery shades meet. Okay, let me pop off real quick. I'm going to do the other eye, do the rest of my face, throw on a lash, the whole shebang, and then I'll come back and we'll wrap up this video and talk about what I think of the palette and the lip glosses overall, in case you couldn't already tell. Okay, I'm back and the look is done. So let me zoom you in real quick for an up close reconnoiter. Obviously, I love this palette. It's so good. It's exactly what I've come to expect from Nomad. It's fantastic. I love every single shade in this palette. I use them all. I think they are all fantastic. I like that this shade right here that looks like it's a black isn't. It's a dark gray. So I feel like that makes it, see, I mean, I love a black eyeshadow. I use it all the time. Love a black. But this is really nice for the tones in this palette, I guess. Like, I'm not a makeup expert, but everything just goes so well in this palette. I feel like any color combination totally works. Or, you know, it did for me and I don't care. I don't know. But I love, love, love this palette. If you were thinking about trying Nomad and haven't yet, and you think this palette might be something you would use, highly recommend. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this palette, of the looks I did, of Nomad. Whatever your thoughts are, leave it down below and we'll chat. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I super appreciate you. Be good and remember to be kind to you.